Smallville is one of my favorite shows to binge watch. I actually collected all season DVD packs, which makes it the only DVD series collection that I own. Unless you count the Daria series, which was all fit into one DVD case. But my point is that the criticisms I have to say about Tom Welling's Smallville Cameo is not about hating on anything related to the CW verse or the Smallville series itself. I do hate the direction the CW verse has taken because I believe it started off great, but slowly descended towards a whole lot of cringe. The woke phase is staying with the CW verse, so I'm staying away from it as far as I can. However, recently they did their multiverse phase and actually included a Smallville cameo, which included Tom Welling as Clark Kent and Erica Durance as Lois Lane. So, why was I disappointed by their cameo? Well, do you remember how Smallville ended? Or better yet, do you remember what Smallville was all about? The entire series revolved around Clark Kent accepting his destiny as Superman, and as much as he tried to change his fate, it always led towards him becoming Superman. And in the end of the series, he finally put on the suit, accepting his destiny as the protector of Earth. Kinda sounds like Mortal Kombat here. But he finally became Superman. And this finally happened in the very last episode of the series. But what happens in his cameo in the CW verse? A discount Lex Luthor shows up holding a book that's almost bigger than him. He tries to threaten Clark with a piece of kryptonite, but it has no effect on Clark because he is no longer Superman. He's now just another human being. What the hell? Oh, but that's not it. Discount Lex gets upset because this Clark is no longer Superman, so he tries to punch him once, and Clark counters it. Then Discount Lex just dips out. He leaves in this horribly CGI portal. First of all, did that Lex Luthor just assume that a little kryptonite was gonna kill Clark? He didn't bring anything else to deal with him besides a shard of kryptonite? A big ass book and a sissy punch? This is our current Lex Luthor? Whoa, I am deeply terrified. Better be careful, CWverse heroes. You don't want to mess with the Monopoly guy over here. But seriously, what kind of a cameo was this? It doesn't redeem Tom Welling's Clark Kent cameo at all. Whoever came up with the concept of this cameo must not have understood what Smallville was all about. In fact, that person must not have even watched the series at all. Like I said, Clark has tried this before, multiple times. He knows for a fact that he can't just put away the cape and expect Earth to not be in danger. I'd play the examples, but the Smallville series gets a lot of copyright claims for some reason, which is why I don't cover Smallville content on my channel, unless you guys are okay with only images as examples. They didn't even mention Smallville's Lex Luthor. No one, and I mean no one, can permanently take down Smallville's Lex Luthor. And most importantly, no other Lex can top off Michael Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor. His persona was untouchable. He's escaped death so many times, and one thing that Lex Luthor would never do is stop his rivalry with Clark Kent. And Clark would never kill Lex, nor would he allow anyone to kill him. So what? Did the creators of the CWverse forget about that? If Clark tries to be human for even a day, the world turns to shit because Lex would take advantage of that opportunity. You can't possibly try to make me believe that they just shook hands and called it a day forever, leaving that universe to live happily ever after? That Lex Luthor would bitch slap this slim Danny DeVito and probably even shoot him in the head for sharing the same name. Erica Durance's Lois Lane wasn't bad. She had a few lines, but nothing that would butcher her character. She still retained that lovable personality. Same with Clark, but it was just... well... Tom, can you do that face expression you did throughout your cameo? Yeah, that's it. So overall, that cameo was disappointing, like the current CWverse. I'm not surprised to see them butcher the Smallville name. Studios these days are always trying to butcher the old movie and TV show characters in order to make the current characters look good. They think it automatically makes them greater, but it only pisses people off and gives them a reason not to tune into their programs, like me. So keep doing what you're doing, CWverse. I can't wait to not see any of your shows. And please continue to not include Batman's character at all. I love not having to worry about you butchering his character as well. Oh, so with that said, That's it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, as apparently now it doesn't even matter if you hit the notification button. The like button is the only thing YouTube is permitting us to use as a way to send more traffic to that video. If you're a Patreon supporter, check out the exclusive videos on my Patreon. Go support the channel, which is only $1. Sacrifice that McChicken for extra quality content, my friend. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and remember to have an awesome day.